how we go about setting up in the bunker compared to our normal shot. So for the example, we'll start here. I got a line drawn in the sand here. I'm sure you guys have probably seen this before, but when we're lining up, let's talk about it. So what does anyone know anything that's going to change between my normal setup and when I'm hitting a bunker shot?
Feet a little wider and hands low, maybe.
All right, so you're saying from our normal golf stance, we'll widen it out, we'll drop the hands a little bit. All right, I like the path that we're starting out on. Let's talk about the club face a little bit. Are we going to stay pretty square, pretty normal like we do when we're lining up for a normal shot? You think we should close the club, try to scoop some more sand out of there? Or you think open up the club face a little bit more? What do you guys think out of those three? All right, so we're going to open it up a little bit. Now, does anyone know the reason why we may open the club? All right, so we're going to talk about the bounce of the club a little bit right now. Is everyone familiar? Has anyone ever heard of the bounce of the club? Some yes, some no. All right, so we basically have the bounce of the club, and then you got the dig of the club. So we're going to talk about what happens with the difference of both. So if you see this swing, I'm going to catch the sand using the dig of the club here, right? Pick up a whole lot of sand, pretty chunky. How the ball may come out of that, maybe a little sandy, right? Versus if we open up that club and we use the bounce of it. Sorry, I forgot a little sand on it. But what do we see there? A little cleaner through. You see how that club interacted with the sand a little bit better? Good. So that's going to be why we want to use the bounce of the club rather than the dig of the club. So what I'm going to have you guys do first, if I can get one volunteer here, is I've drawn this line in the sand, and I want to see you take some practice swings using the bounce of the club. We're going to take a good position. Here, I'll back up just a little bit. There you go. Right there. All right, so let's open up that stance a little bit more. Good. Widen out those feet a little. We're going to drop the hands a little. Good, good. There we go. I'm liking that position. Now let's make a couple nice, clean swings, and we're going to make contact right on that line. All right, all right. So I like the contact, but let's see where we hit. Right, a little bit behind it. Funky. Yeah, that one may have not gone too far. That's an extended beach day right there. Let's try it again. All right, good. Getting closer. So the nice part about the bunker is that this is a really helpful drill, right? Because we're talking about, we're getting a really, really good visual representation of where we're making contact on the ground. And all we had to do was just draw a line in the sand, right? So the bunker, awesome practice when it comes to that impact spot. Good. We're going to start off with that now, but I'm going to jump over here real quick and talk about what we're going to do after. So has anyone seen the impact board before?
No, not in the bunker before.
Okay, some have seen it, some maybe not, but we definitely haven't seen it in a bunker, right? This is a pretty peculiar beach item to bring. All right, so let me ask you guys, have you ever taken a bunker shot, right, and we have decelerated through, right? We might be a little short side, might have a pin close to us, might have some trouble, and we get up to the top with an idea in our head, and then we go, oh, and we try to get a little too cute, and then all of a sudden, and that ball just dribbles. Or what happens is we come down and we let our hands come through and we thin it, and that ball's sailing way past the green, right? So what we're going to do on this is we got the impact board in here, and what we're going to practice doing is taking that deceleration out. I'm going to start here, using the bounce of that club, and what I want to see is I want to see that sand explode. I want to see that sand move, right? Going to help take away that deceleration. If I can have someone come step up here, give a try. Here you go, Ben. So good. I just want to see a good, no deceleration. You know, got to be nice about it.